So, $1 million sales funnel, $1 million social media sales funnel. That's what this video is about. This video is to help you set up a simple funnel that gets you an audience that eventually gets converted into customers. So welcome to my channel. Thank you for being here. My name is Luc Nicolas Vellecritien, and I'm the founder of Business Mastery. And the goal of this channel is to help aspiring entrepreneurs, is to help people that wish to build a business, but one that is based on their true life's purpose. So welcome. Thank you for being here. Don't forget to subscribe and let's get started. So what is a social media sales funnel? When you have a specific goal to start out from scratch, to build something that can generate you income, that can generate you revenue, then imagine you would have a goal starting out from scratch and earning 10K a month. So with that goal in mind, what steps would we need to take in order to arrive at our goal? So where to start? So let's start at the beginning. When we have these ingredients, we know for sure that we can become successful using a simple social media sales funnel. We need several hours a week. We need consistency, we need discipline, and we need to have a very specific skill or knowledge about a specific topic. If we have these three ingredients, we can use these ingredients to build our sales funnel and get our audience, acquire our audience. So what is this sales funnel that a lot of people are talking about? A sales funnel, a simple social media funnel, it all starts with providing value to other people and providing value using a specific platform. So that platform could be for YouTube. For example, you're watching this video on YouTube, you're receiving value by watching this video, or perhaps it could be other platforms such as Facebook or Instagram or whatever social media platform there is. It's basically a place where you can show people what you have to offer. Your skills, your experience, your knowledge, everything that you know can be displayed, can be shared. And I've set up a model here where you can see the higher the value, the usually given on a social platform, the more interaction you will have, and the higher the commitment will be from your audience perspective. So the first step is then to create social media content in order to get your funnel filled. The second step is to set up a free lead magnet. That lead magnet is posted on a website, and that is then used to save email addresses. So basically, you're forwarding your audience that has watched your social media content, that is then transferred, funneled into your website, where a lead magnet, a free lead magnet, is shared to your audience. And what's a lead magnet? The lead magnet is basically, it could be a checklist. It could be avoid these mistakes or use these tips. It's providing value in exchange for an email address, simple said. So the difference between social media audience and owning an email address is that you own your contacts, but you do not own your followers on a social media platform. As soon as a channel decides that they want to change up their algorithm, they want to change up their way they show your videos to other people, then you are dependent on that platform. Whilst if you have an email list, it's an asset. It is something of worth that you can use to generate revenue. So there's quite a difference between a social media following and having an email list that is generated via a website. So moving onward, we have additional steps that we can use in our sales funnel in order to generate audiences, provide value to them, and get them further in our sales funnel to actually sell them products or services. So we could be using, for example, a community by inviting people that opted in, that gave their email address for the lead magnet. We ask them to join our free community where they can enjoy the benefit of watching your free courses and participating in your free workshops. As you can see, the more you draw your audience towards that what you have to offer, the more value you will provide in this value equation, and the more committed your audience will be. So we are still in the free side of the sales funnel, and we will be stepping on towards the paid side. So when you manage to funnel your audience through your social media content towards your website and share the lead magnet you have to offer, get them into your community, provide them free courses, provide them free workshops, you can finally make the switch to asking them for money. So it is basically a sequence of providing value without asking for anything in return. This is when we start asking for financial monetary value in return. So we start providing them with the option to participate in a free paid workshop, in a paid workshop, or by planning in one-on-one calls with the scope to plan in a coaching or mentoring program. Then we have a possibility to switch from a free community towards a paid elite community where you can provide much more details, much more high level information that your customers then can use. So to give you an example case study of these numbers translating into financials. So imagine you have a social media following of 1,000 people. Imagine you have a conversion rate of 25%. So 25% of your social media followers, they sign up for your lead magnet. So you have a total of 250 people signing up. You have 250 email addresses. That is then converted. Let's assume 50% of those participants are converted into your free community. So you have 125 people participating in your free community, and that on turn, 10% is converted into your paid elite community. So that gives you 12 people that are willing to pay, for example, $100 per month to be part of your elite community. That's a revenue of $1,200. Okay, so this is just to give you an example of what's really possible when you start actually running with you do some calculations with some numbers. And what you see is that actually having 1,000 followers is not even that big of a number. And when you start calculating with, for example, following of 10,000, 15,000, 20, or even 100,000 followers, you will see obviously that the calculation quickly becomes quite high. And you could actually, on a simple sales funnel such as this one, you could generate a stable monthly recurring revenue for yourself. And all you need to do is provide consistent quality, high quality value on social media, provide a lead magnet so that you capture their email address, increase the value of your own asset, funnel them in towards a free community by providing free courses or free workshop. When they see the value in what you have to offer, you can then transit towards a paid product or service. And what I showed in this example is a number of 3,000 social media followers, just to give you an idea of what impact this has on your eventual numbers for which you can generate revenue. So we have here 36 people in our lead community, and that can be generated towards, let's say, a 3,600 monthly revenue. And this is just to give you an example, to go from 1,000 to 3,000 social media followers. If you're consistent, if you're willing to put in the work, let's say to build a social media following at least for a year or two, then these numbers are not unrealistic. Actually, 3,000 social media followers is actually something that you can most definitely do in 1 to 2 years. And I'm sure that if you're dedicated, that you can achieve these numbers without having to invest all of your time throughout the week. So what I would want to show you is the marketing and branding strategy that I like to use, which is basically having a social media page, having a social media platform where you share value to people, where you provide value, you just give as much value as possible without asking anything for return. So you just imagine these tabs being videos. So every time you post a video, you provide free value, you provide free education to your followers. So you add a video, you add another, and over time, these videos stack up until you have a library of valuable information. And once you have provided value over value over value, you can finally add in a call to action where you ask your viewers, ask your followers to have a look at your website and share the email address with you so that you can move them up towards in your sales funnel. This is the basic concept of marketing and branding. You set up by first giving without expecting anything in return, and then eventually you can ask for something in return, but not until you have proven yourself to your audience and proven yourself to them that you actually are there to help them. So the step of the sales funnel further depicted shows that we move from a marketing and branding strategy towards a sales strategy, actually making money by generating email addresses in our website, growing our email list, and then asking for the transaction and providing paid value. So these activities are all part of the sales funnel that I mentioned in the beginning of this video. And the sales funnel looks something like a pyramid that you can either turn upside down, it doesn't really matter, but it basically looks like this. What we see here is we see that the sales funnel provides value from low to high and has a commitment of low to high. So the higher the commitment, you can see that these green elements are paid elements. So the higher commitment, the more people are willing to pay for what you have to offer. So it all starts with free products on the lower ranks by providing social media value, by providing community value, by providing free lead magnets, free workshops, free courses, and then moving towards the higher ranks where you can actually start asking value. So this is just to show you, to visually show you how a sales funnel actually looks like. So I hope this video provided some value to you. If it did, then please don't forget to subscribe. Leave behind a comment. If you have any questions, please drop them in the comment section. And we'll see you in the next one.